kick this away to get us going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. They just
established the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Touchdown, Clemson. That's how you finish a play. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Longhorns offense takes the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points when they bounced back here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Bringing pressure, and that pass falls incomplete.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. The quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball, and eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and affect him.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. That's a fly to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Hands off to the left. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on first down. Short connection to the tight end here.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Second down after that completion. Looking for a man. Dump off caught by the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Tigers look to keep this drive moving. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. First down, looking for more now. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Tigers. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage. Turn. And one final play before the end of the quarter.
Here we go.
Grab down the middle. It's Washington. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Wideouts now clustered. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds his target. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Offense facing fourth down.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
That's a quarterback's dream to have all the time in the world sitting back in that pocket. Allows him to scan the field and be able to find an open receiver without worrying about getting hit. You can see what happens when they have that kind of time back there.
And looking to throw now on first down. He'll try a pass here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Takes the handoff. It's Clark. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Ball handed to the running back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Third down, out of the shotgun. Gets rid of it on the move. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Longhorns will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Trying for a fourth down completion. On the move now. Oh, no, trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Gets the first and still running. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quist, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up the first down.
The completion makes it second down. Looking to throw here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. We'll talk strategy here. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Clemson. Still no answer for this offense.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That is the score. Clemson 21, Texas 0.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
Texas.
He'll return it from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Fortunate to make the recovery himself.
Trying it onside to start the 3rd with the lead? I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First down, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Receivers are bunched together. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
It's a blitz look here from the defense. Big throw caught on the left side. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Breaks into open space. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Back to throw again. Off target and incomplete. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Press coverage now from the secondary. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught quickly. They make the stop, but that gains enough to set them up first down at the 14.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
There's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he'll set up to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Makes a quick catch. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
Very efficient on third down, and now it's first down and goal. Design quarterback run. It's S the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Second down and goal upcoming. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Tigers! This offense is still clicking. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a... Tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Breaks free. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Longmorns will crank up the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat and to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The receiver grabs it. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Grab behind the line. It's Clark. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
I love what the defense is doing here, sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it again. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
4th down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Graham. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. He keeps it on a design run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
The extra point is good, but still trail by 3 touchdowns, 28-7. They're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Well, how about that? Man, you don't see that happen hardly ever with an onside kick coming up exactly the way it is drawn. Great execution on this one. Let's see what they can do with this extra possession now.
Okay, the Texas offense gets back out on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made with a tight end on a corner route.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. The Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
In the clear at the 25. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And the point after is right down the middle. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And I don't think that made it 10 yards before getting touched. Of course, that's going to be a penalty. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the 4th quarter. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Grinding away with a running game. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Caught, completion. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Snags the quick throw. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Second down play coming up. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the second down play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Third down now after the incompletion. Looking to throw again. It's a quick grab. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Texas.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start.
Texas Longhorns will take over. First and 10.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally get him down, but a big play for the 46. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Finds room at the 30. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out to the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Runs out of room and runs out of time. They trap him for a sack. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On another sack. This defense on fire.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got...
Clemson.